My forever Valentine is Reverend Rodney Kevin Durr, M.A. MDiv, who I met at SoloCon Memorial Day weekend, 1995. SoloCon was a singles conference that the Church of the Nazarene started in 1979 and occurred yearly for a quarter of a century. I had been to SoloCon for several years after I graduated from college in 1984, before I went to medical school. When I was an intern in Philadelphia in 1992, I went to Virginia for SoloCon. In 1995, I was living in Wichita and had been working at Mid-Kansas Pediatrics for a couple of months, after graduating from pediatric residency at Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City. My mom would hopefully ask every time I returned from SoloCon, "Was anybody there?" Typically, on Saturday afternoons, there were breakout sessions, mostly about Christian singleness. I'd gone to all the sessions about singleness, and so I went to a session that a preacher was doing on a psalm. Rodney was that preacher. He had the chairs placed in a circle and led an interactive discussion on the psalm. I was sitting across from him and was impressed that a young, single, good-looking, personable preacher that was not preachy was in the Church of the Nazarene. I think that he liked that there was a young, single, good-looking Christian woman there that did not let on during the session. After that session, Rodney and I talked several times, and he sat by me in worship services as well. Rodney was sitting next to me in the pew Sunday morning and told me that he was going to serve communion after the service. He was wearing a pair of slacks with a pattern on them that did not match the color or the pattern of the shirt he was wearing. Clash would be the word to describe the combination. I sat next to him thinking I should say something to him because he was going to be up front leading communion and he probably had time to go and change. I wrestled with this for many minutes before the service began, but ended up not saying anything to Rodney about his outfit. After SoloCon, when my mom called to ask, "Was anybody there?" I let her know about Rodney and the terrible clashing outfit. I also let my sister Lynn know about Rodney and his outfit. My dad heard me tell the story, and Daddy made a point to tell me, "Give him a chance." Daddy had never said that to me about any potential suitor, so I took it seriously. It still surprises me that Rodney wore a clashing outfit because he always dresses well, without spending large sums of money. The word dapper certainly applies. After we were married, we talked about that outfit, and he adamantly denied that he wore an outfit that clashed at all. It was years later that Rolanda, a Durr family friend who had been at SoloCon 1995, showed him a picture she had taken of him that day wearing that outfit. He agreed it was not the best. He said, "I think the shirt and pants were the only clean shirt and pants that I had left." He also told me that if I had said anything to him about how bad the combination was, he probably would not have pursued me. I am really glad that I did not say anything. After we were married and he moved his clothes into the house, I was particularly concerned about a green plaid leisure suit he hung in the closet. I thought I might make it disappear. However, he read my mind and told me it was one of his best suits and made me promise I would not get rid of anything of his. More on that ugly suit another time.